Good morning. My name is Henry Stoever, and I'm the president and CEO of AGB. The actions we witnessed yesterday on the steps and inside of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. were beyond unfortunate. And I'm so sorry that your families, your teams, and you had to witness this day and experience this day. So the purpose of this message here today is really to think about what can we learn from that and how do we move forward. So before I share with you a very simple 3-point message, I need to give you a little bit of context. Number one, I'm a U.S. Marine. I spent a few years in the Marine Corps after graduating from college, and you can see that picture behind me of the Iwo Jima Memorial in Arlington reminds me every day of the blood, sweat, and tears and sacrifices that many have made in defense of not only our great country, but of other great countries around the world. And number two is 30 years ago today, I was standing in the desert outside of Kuwait City out after invading Kuwait to protect its democracy from others. So as you can tell, this is a very emotional time for me when I see others trying to challenge our democracy in a violent manner. So my purposes of this message today are threefold. One is around justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Number two is around crisis response and crisis communications planning. And number three is around partnership. So number one, justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I know you have heard a lot from me over the last year about the importance of these important 4 values. And I can't emphasize it anymore. And when you read the first line of AGB's justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion statement, it says that we aspire to a better world for everyone. I know that's incredibly aspirational, but that's what we aspire to. And so number two is that we expect everyone to treat everyone with dignity and respect. And so I'm asking you for your help to not only create a better world for everyone, but also to encourage everyone on campus and in your communities to treat everyone with dignity and respect. There's no second place in this one. It's all about dignity and respect. So I think the appropriate action is to apply an equity lens, a justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion lens into all of your decisions, whether they're personal or professional, whether it's a strategy that you're thinking about or recommendation or recommending or forming, whether it's an initiative that you're recommending or just a conversation. Think about how you can employ a justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion lens into all of your decisions, both in a personal and professional manner. So number two is around crisis communications and planning preparation. I think the lesson learned from yesterday, thinking about the security folks around the Capitol, is that they knew that was happening. They knew that those people were going to become enraged, but unfortunately they did not prepare. And I think what we can anticipate, unfortunately, is that when your students return to campus, some may too become quite outraged. So I encourage you to dust off your crisis response plans and your crisis communication plans. And here's a unique offer. I am offering AGB's consulting services free of charge to anyone who would like to engage with us in the next 30 days. So please take me up on this offer. I'm totally sincere about this. We have an amazing team here that's ready to help, and we will prioritize opportunities accordingly. So, but you have to prepare. So number three is around partnership. I wrote an email earlier this week and I talked about strategic thought partners. And that's how I view our boards, the relationship rather between boards, presidents, chancellors, and leadership teams, is that it's a partnership. Now, I know the word partnership can connotate, have legal connotations rather, but think about this as a working relationship. And when I think about my board at AGB, I look at our board as a built-in consulting group that can advise me, provide insights, challenge my decisions in a constructive way. And so when I talk about applying a justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion lens, and thinking about crisis communications and crisis response planning, think about how you can leverage your thought partners from your board, your staff, your faculty, and other members in your community, thinking about local FBI and police, because unfortunately it's going to happen. The worst crises are going to happen even when you have the best plans. So anyway, thank you for your partnership with AGB. My door is always open for you. Our doors here at AGB are always open for you. And I look forward to seeing you at an event at some point near in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.